Hi, my name's Sarah Pawley and I'd just like to welcome you to our virtual open day. Of course, we'd really like to be meeting you in person. We'd like to be showing you around our small but beautiful costume studio and letting you have a look at students' work in actual fact. However, that's not possible this year, but we hope we can give you some information that will inspire you to think about coming and give you the answers to a number of frequently asked questions. There will be a PowerPoint after this, which contains an awful lot of information that you would probably like to really remember. So I'm going to restrict myself to just talking a bit about the BA Costume Design and Construction programme and why we think it's the best, or one of the best, certainly the best if you want to get a job in the industry. We have an extremely high employability rate, and we do concentrate on making sure all our students leave with skills that allow them to get work in the industry. If they don't wish to work in the industry, then that's fine. But if they want to, they will be able to. So welcome to the grand world of costume. What I would like to say to you all is sometimes costume sounds a bit airy-fairy or very niche, but just think about every single piece of Netflix, home box office, BBC serial, the news, everything is costumed. All those programs employ people. And we're in a golden age at the moment because of the streaming, which is putting an enormous amount of money and effort into very high production values and beautiful, amazing period or fantasy elements behind their shows. And that needs costume every single time. So welcome to a boom industry. What we do is we try and concentrate on 3 areas of work. One is design, which is research, understanding the meaning of costume, what the period is, period requirements, character, all the other stuff that goes to make a really great costume contribute to a live show. When I say a live show, I include film. So design, very important. You will spend the first 2 years having a series of design modules and classes which will teach you how to do that. If you think your drawing is not very good, please don't worry, that does not stop you being a costume designer. You just have to learn to use other means. You can use tablets, you can use collage, you can sketch, you can use mood boards. It isn't all about beautiful drawing. It is about intelligent appreciation of what costume can do for a show. So that's design. Secondly, and equally importantly, we teach construction, by which we mean sewing, making costumes. And we specialise in teaching you how to approach making period costumes, which could be anything from a medieval king's robe through to an Elizabethan courtier, or a Jane Austen girl, or a 20th century gentleman. We don't specialise in male tailoring, but we do make soft male clothing like waistcoats and trousers. All these things are made from patterns which you learn to develop yourself. So you learn elements of block pattern cutting. You learn how to sew, and how to construct a garment. We also teach you in second year how to make a corset. A part of our construction is also three-dimensional work. We make, because you may well be asked to make puppets, headdresses, soft props, the back end of the cow, the front end of the elephant, all sorts of things which you might not originally think are costume, but they all fit on the human body and they tell a story. So that is costume 2. So we've got design and construction, and our third element, which is equally important, is we teach you how to do what you might describe as wardrobe organisation or management. The job is usually called, the person who does this is called the supervisor. And they organise, they run the budget, they hire, they fit actors, they chase up costume, they know where it is. If you need three shirts, because each one is going to get bloodied in each take on a film, they know where the 3 shirts are. It's a hugely complex, very satisfying job for which you don't need to be able to draw and you don't need to be able to sew. But you do need to know your stuff and know how to work in the industry and how to be an organizer and a boss, how to run a team. That's the third element. We teach all those three. We find our students in their third and fourth year will start to work out where their strengths lie, and having spent the first 2 years learning all of these three things and having to a certain standard, we will then ask you to start to specialise. The last and most important thing I would say about our course is we teach through practice. All students in every year, beginning in first year, will be working on live shows. They will be part of the costume team. In the first year, you will start as a wardrobe trainee, and you will be running around and you'll be doing quick changes and you'll be sewing hems and putting on flowers. In the second year, you become a costume assistant, which is to say you make and support most of the costume hiring and sourcing. And you might be dyeing things or altering them. And in third year, you are the boss. You are either the designer or the supervisor or a specialist maker. In fourth year, you can go out into the industry and try and get as many placements and internships as you can, because that's how you get a job when you leave. At the moment, COVID is making the entertainment industry suffer a little, but it's already returning. Perhaps not theatre, but the film industry is absolutely coming back. And the film industry is nowadays, for the TV, where the employment is. Much as I love theatre, it's only a very, very small part. I hope that's helped you understand why we teach what we teach. Please look at the material that we're supplying with this, which should be in the form of a PowerPoint, and I think you'll understand roughly what I mean. And I hope very much that you will get in touch with us. My name will be available to you. I'm Sarah Pawley. I'm the course leader of the BA Honours in Costume Design and Construction at Queen Margaret University. Looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you. Goodbye.